Welcome to Agoracom Small Cap Breaking News, your daily go-to source for the best small cap headlines for over 65 million investors since 2007. Today, we're plunging into a deep dive on the most compelling small cap headlines that just hit the wire. Our mission for you is clear. Cut through the noise, pinpoint the critical financial and operational breakthroughs, and really arm you with the surprising facts that demand your further research. We're talking about the core insights that, truly move the needle.
It's absolutely essential because the small cap landscape, well, it can shift incredibly fast. To truly spot those significant opportunities or fully grasp a company's trajectory, you have to look past the general buzz, focus squarely on the actual results, the hard numbers. That's where you find those aha moments, right? The real nuggets of knowledge that give you a competitive edge.
Couldn't agree more. So let's get straight to it then. Our first breaking headline comes from EnviroGold Global. They trade on the CSE under NVRO, also OTCQB, ESGLF, and FSEYGK. Their bold claim: EnviroGold Global unlocks $232 million in additional cash flow with breakthrough process optimization. Digital simulation marks a turning point for sustainable mining technology. It's a massive number. What's the real story behind it?
Well, what's truly fascinating here is the sheer scale and the how. We're talking about an additional USD 232 million. That's pre-tax, life-of-mine cash flow for a third-party customer.
Okay, life of mine. So over the entire project.
Exactly. The total projected profit over the whole operational period. And it breaks down to a staggering USD 29 million annually. But it's not just a big number thrown out there. It's driven by incredible efficiency gains, specifically a 67.6% reduction in concentrate output. Think about that.
Less material to handle.
Right. And at the same time, a nearly threefold increase in the gold concentrate grade. It went from 5.2 up to 14.75 grams per ton.
Wow, 14.75 grams. That's very high grade.
It is. And remember, contextually, anything over 1 gram per ton is generally seen as high grade for open pit gold. Plus, you've got a 4.5 times increase in the silver grade too, from about 87 grams per ton to almost 400.
Oh, okay.
So this isn't just about efficiency, you see. It's a tangible demonstration. It shows how advanced digital simulation is really revolutionizing mineral processing. It's turning that metals without mining concept into something far more profitable and sustainable too, just by recovering value from waste streams.
So it's not just about mining new ore, but getting much, much more out of what's already been processed. That's quite the paradigm shift. All right, from innovating resource recovery, let's pivot maybe to traditional resource expansion. Next, we turn to Emerita Resources Corp. They're listed on the TSX Venture Exchange as EMO, also OTCQB, EMOTF, and FSE, LLJA. They're significant news. Emerita Resources expands Cura deposit with strong copper-gold intercepts. 80% drilling success rate signals growth potential at Iberian Belt West project. An 80% success rate. That sounds incredibly high for drilling, doesn't it?
It absolutely is, yeah. When we connect this to the bigger picture for you, an 80% drilling success rate is, well, it's outstanding. It signals remarkably consistent mineralization across the deposit.
Meaning they're hitting pretty consistently.
Almost every time they put a drill in the ground, they're hitting something significant.
Yeah.
You're seeing compelling intercepts. Take drill hole EC051, for example. It hit 6.9 meters, grading 1.23 grams per ton gold and 28 grams per ton silver. And that included a higher grade section within it. 3.9 meters at 1.75 grams per ton gold and over 41 grams per ton silver.
Using grades there.
And these results, found at depths between 360 and 380 meters, they confirm the deposit is expanding well beyond previous expectations, which is, crucial for enhancing future resource estimates and proving up the longevity of the project.
Right. The consistent success rate certainly helps de-risk things for future development. Now, shifting from the Earth to the digital realm, let's look at Wizz Air AI Systems, Inc. Trading on the CSE as WISR. Their headline is making some waves. Wizz Air AI, named among Canada's top 100 AI companies by All In Summit recognition, highlights companies' leadership in AI-powered cyber and third-party risk intelligence. Being on a top 100 list sounds great, sure, but what does that truly mean for a company like Wizz Air AI?
That raises a really important question, especially for small cap investors. Why does being on a list like this matter, beyond just bragging rights?
Exactly.
Well, for a company like Wizz Air AI, it's powerful. It's independent validation of their agentic AI technology.
Agentic AI. Can you unpack that quickly?
Sure. Agentic AI basically refers to AI systems that can make decisions and take actions somewhat autonomously, like intelligent agents solving complex problems. In Wizz Air's case, it's applied to critical areas. cyber risk and vendor risk, which are, let's face it, huge pain points for enterprises today.
Huge. Yeah.
So this recognition coming from influential bodies like Scale AI and Mila Fesria, I mean, these are two of Canada's leading AI hubs. It isn't just a pat on the back. It positions them for accelerated commercial growth. It opens doors for significant partnerships, and it validates their global reach potential, especially as they scale up their enterprise solutions. It's really a stamp of credibility.
A stamp that could fast-track adoption, I see.
Precisely.
Okay, so it's a signal to the market. Their tech isn't just innovative, but it's validated by key industry players. Makes sense. Moving back to the gold sector now, we have EnviroGold Inc. They're on the TSX and NYSE American under the symbol GAU. They're breaking news. EnviroGold confirms significant depth potential at a bore with new drill results 36 meters at 2.5 grams per ton, highlights growth opportunity at Ghana's Asanko gold mine. What did these new results tell us about a bore's potential?
Well, what's really compelling here, I think, is that Galiano hit high-grade gold in all 4 of their deep holes.
All 4.
All 4. And this isn't just a minor extension either. It extends the known mineralization a full 200 meters below their existing pit shell.
Okay, 200 meters deeper.
Yeah. Take hole ABDD 25350, for instance. It intercepted an impressive 36.2 meters, grading 2.5 grams per ton gold. And that included an even richer section inside it, 22 meters running 3.8 grams per ton.
That's significant thickness and grade.
It really is. And it builds significantly on their earlier success at a bore. This fundamentally changes the long-term potential for this part of the Asanko gold mine. It strongly signals viability for, well, future underground operations, which often come with lower operating costs per ounce once they're established. And it dramatically expands their existing resources. They already had 638,000 ounces measured and indicated there. This adds a whole new dimension.
Wow. Yeah, that kind of depth extension really does unlock long-term value. Okay, staying in mining, but with a fascinating tech twist. Our next update is from Great Atlantic Resources Corp., listed on the TSX Venture Exchange as GR, their important update. Great Atlantic launches 2,700-ton bulk sample program at high-grade Newfoundland Gold Deposit Company advances precision mining at Golden Promise property with support from Canadian Innovation Cluster and Novamera. A bulk sample is one thing, but precision mining. That sounds intriguing. What's the deal there?
Yeah, this is where it gets really interesting for anyone looking at operational efficiency in new mining tech. Great Atlantic just got the green light for a pretty significant 2,700-ton bulk sample from their Jacqueline main zone. Now, this zone already holds an inferred resource averaging 10.4 grams per ton gold. That is exceptionally high grade.
10.4 grams average, wow.
Especially for what's often a narrow vein deposit. And the twist, as you called it, is they're using Novamera's surgical mining technology.
It's surgical mining.
Exactly. It's an innovative method. It uses advanced sensors, robotics, basically to precisely extract only the narrow, high-grade veins. It aims to significantly minimize waste rock and, the environmental impact compared to traditional bulk mining methods.
Less dilution, more focus.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And it's delivered some stellar intercepts in the past, like one hitting over 120 grams per ton gold over just under half a meter. So this project, it isn't just about proving up a resource tonnage. It could actually validate a whole new era of ultra-efficient precision mining, particularly for these really valuable narrow vein type deposits found globally.
That really could be a huge step forward for the industry if it proves out economically. Very interesting. And finally today, let's look at Longcore Gold Inc., trading on the TSX as LN, also OTCQX, LONCF, and FSE LO5. The headline, Creating Buzz. Longcore Gold forms special committee to evaluate unsolicited offer independent directors to assess potential transaction and strategic alternatives. An unsolicited offer usually means something significant might be brewing, right?
If we connect this to the bigger picture, you're absolutely right, yeah. When a company like Longcore forms a special committee made up of independent directors specifically to assess an unsolicited offer, well, that's a major signal, a signal of potential corporate transformation, maybe even an outright acquisition.
Okay. And they have a decent asset.
Oh, yes. Their Adumbi deposit, it's in the DRC, already boasts a significant gold resource base. We're talking 3.97 million ounces in total. That's split between 1.88 million indicated ounces at just over 2 grams per ton,
Okay.
and another 2.09 million inferred ounces at a higher grade, almost 2.9 grams per ton.
So a substantial resource there.
Definitely. So for you, the listener, this means a potential deal could do one of two things, really. It could accelerate the development of this significant resource, potentially bringing it into production much faster than Loncor could alone. Or it could offer enhanced shareholder value through, a premium takeover offer, especially as we see the gold sector continuing to consolidate globally.
Right. So it's a real moment of strategic inflection for the company.
Yeah.
Lots to watch there. Wow, what a dynamic day in the small cap market. We've truly unpacked a lot today. Everything from innovative metals recovery, expanding high-grade gold deposits, validation of AI leadership, and now this potential strategic acquisition offer in the making.
It really raises an important question for you, our listener, doesn't it? How quickly can breaking news like this fundamentally transform a company's prospects? Sometimes overnight. It just reminds us that behind every headline, there are critical financial and operational results. Those results are what truly shape value. Always look for those compelling numbers, the ones that trigger your deeper research.
Absolutely. And that's your deep dive into today's most compelling small cap breaking news. Use these insights to start your own research, dig deeper, and stay ahead of the curve. Until next time.